Well, we've been talking about it for the past few weeks. Drought. It's developed across Maine with the recent dry weather.
Meteorologist Christian Bridges is here to break down how much rain we'll need to get out of it. And honestly,
Yes.
based on our lawns, it seems like we need a lot.
A lot of rain. It would take, quite a few weeks of above average rainfall to break out of this. So we've really worked ourselves into quite a dry situation here. And you mentioned the lawns. I've noticed that a lot of trees have some very limp, distressed looking leaves. I've noticed some leaves falling down as well.
Changing colors even.
Changing colors. You might be noticing that also. A little early hint of fall. It's not that, the weather's getting cold or anything.
Right.
It's that the drought is causing these leaves to prematurely change color. And we just got our latest drought monitor out this morning at the top of the hour here at 9 o'clock. And you can see a massive expansion in the area of moderate drought. Last week it was just along the coastline, along the whole coast of Maine, but it didn't extend very far inland. This week that's a different story. It now extends up into the mountains, up towards places like Rangeley, Bethel, now included in the drought. And notice that orange area that's been added in mid-coast to down east Maine, places like Rockland, Camden, Searsport, all the way down through Bar Harbor. Yeah, that's severe drought. So we've stepped up a category with our drought here, and I would not be surprised to see this severe drought expanded farther into the state in the coming weeks here. So yes, stream flows are very low, well levels are low. Of course, we are seeing the fall colors already popping out because the trees are so stressed. So definitely starting to see some notable impacts from this drought. So let's talk about driest Augusts ever recorded in Portland. Yeah, no surprise here. August 2025, by far the driest on record at this point. However, there is potential for us to maybe get a little rain before the end of the month. I do think we'll probably climb this list a bit, but I think there's a really good shot we do end up in the top 10 driest Augusts. And this is for the whole month. Of course, we still have about 10 days left of the month to go. So still a few days that we could make up some of this rain, but the forecast isn't super promising for it. I would not be shocked if we even end up maybe even in the top 5 here. You can see we've only had 0.15 inches of rain this month. Notice the next month on that list, August 1947. That was the year of the worst wildfires in Maine history. So when we get this dry, really that fall wildfire season becomes quite concerning. So let's talk about Portland's rainfall deficit. We had 0.03 inches of rain yesterday, our second time raining the whole month of August so far. Yeah, that was nothing, a drop in the bucket. Notice we are 2.16 inches below normal for rain for the month of August. Normally we see 2.31 inches through this point. And for the year, yeah, we're down nearly 4 inches, normally seeing 29 inches or so of rain by this point. And melted snow, of course, we've only seen 25 inches or so. So it's been pretty dry. That has been building for the past few weeks. In fact, our overall summer rainfall deficits for the entire summer, June, July, and August, compared to normal, yeah, we are way below average. Again, this is still excluding the final 10 days of the summer. We might make up a little bit of this, but this is how much rain it would take to really get out of the drought. We need 5 inches of rain in Portland that we've missed out on basically almost 2 months worth of rain this summer. Look at Freiburg, nearly 8 inches of rain below normal. Same story in Kennebunkport, 6 inches below normal in Sanford and in Augusta, as well as in Wiscasset. And through the next 10 days, this runs out the next 10 days, all the way through almost the very end of August. While there is some potential for some rain, it looks like Sunday night into Monday maybe next week, it does not look like a slam dunk for a soaking rain still. So our dry streak continues, you guys. Drought conditions will continue to develop. And I'm so curious to see where on that list we end up for driest August on record. If we see the driest one, we'll see if this is the driest August we've ever seen.
It would be great to drop out of the top 10 list.
Yes,
somehow.
It would. Yes, I know. All it would take is one night of very heavy rain, an inch or two, and that would really be helpful. But, we just don't have that in our forecast. So
it's crazy. I feel like we were so focused on the rainy Saturdays, and then we got so excited about the sunny Saturdays. I kind of got lost in that, and then all of a sudden, here we are.
Yes.
And here's a good gauge. I was just thinking about this the other day. I've been in my house right now for 5 years. I didn't own a hose, so I had not watered my lawn. I didn't have to, and my lawn would grow this big. It's green, it looks awesome, but so I finally had to buy a hose and sprinkler just a couple of weeks ago to finally water my lawn for the first time in 5 years.
Wow.
5 years.
Yeah, I mean, it goes to show just how dry and this summer has been. I mean, it's been so sunny, everything's drying out every day. It's been really hot as well, so yeah, definitely notable impact. We'll have to see, if well levels really start to be impacted, and also fire danger. We're getting into bonfire season. We've got chilly nights. Definitely be careful burning. Fires can spread really quickly with how dry it's been.
Yeah, officials have done a good job of warning people about the fire risk.
Yes, all the counties in Maine have been pretty diligent.
All it takes is one ember, too.
That's right. Yeah. Well, if you've got any weather-related questions that you'd like to ask our Weather Authority team, you can always email us at weather@wgme.com.